Hey guys, Chris Ulaski here, and I'm auditioning for the new Screen Junkies role. I put a compilation of clips for you. I got movie news, how I talk about movies with other people, and I give you a little movie fight sample. So, hope you enjoy. Here we go. I got him here with Jared Goldstein and Christian Harstock. Christian Harstock, my roommates. Focuses on me. Jared's not, he's good to look at, as you can see. You want to pull him out there? Yeah, he's good to look at. But unfortunately, he's not auditioning, and unfortunately, Christian chose to sit there. So we already put the camera down, so we really can't switch and move out of the way. So you're stuck with looking at him, but you got me in the center. So anyway, we're going to talk about Doctor Strange. New trailer just came out. It was more of a TV spot, not a full 2.5 trailer that they do these days. And he's going to be in Infinity War, which is kind of no surprise. I mean, that movie's going to have everybody. Yeah. So let's go. What are your thoughts, Jared? And you're familiar. You're more of a Batman guy. You know a lot of the DC characters. You see a guy like Doctor Strange, your probably only exposure is really maybe a video game or two that you've seen him in. Yeah. And then now you watch this movie. What intrigues you about this world? I mean, I'm blown away. I think it's visually going to be different than Ant-Man. You got to go in there and see the camera from a different level, but it's still on Earth. Mm-hmm. Now you got magic, basically. What stands out to you when you watch this trailer that makes you want to go watch it? Aside from the cast, is there anything that attracts you? Oh yeah, I mean, look, I can't begin to say I know anything about Doctor Strange. I played him in Marvel vs. Capcom or whatever video game. Ultimate Alliance, yeah, it was great. But I don't know too much about him. I'm more intrigued, even though I love the cast, I love everything about it, but I just love that it's going to be different. Guardians of the Galaxy took him to space. Ant-Man was a little different, but still on Earth. Now we're going into just the comic booky world. I mean, Guardians was comic booky. In general, they've gotten more comic booky, but this is now you're just opening up the realm to just all these other crazy characters, crazy worlds, and now bringing up the fact that he's going to be in Infinity War, which, I mean, I was just expecting that. I mean, they're going to need a guy that's going to be able to transport just logistics alone. I don't see all the Avengers jumping into a spaceship and then go into some other guy's planet. You want to jump in a portal and just have a guy take you there and save yourself the gas and energy. Sure. So no surprise there. And I can't wait for him to interact with all these other characters, man. Yeah. Just in general, I want to see Rocket Raccoon interact with Iron Man. I want to see just the Hulk interact with basically anybody. Right. Now, are you worried that maybe there's too many people? So that's why I kind of wonder, when is it going to end up being, just so overcrowded and the movies where they get them all together? Well, I mean, you look at a good example is Civil War. I mean, I do feel Spider-Man was shoehorned in that movie more so than, say, Black Panther, who I thought was great. They were able to give a good balance there for that story, and I think it's going to be single and focused. Each character is going to serve a part of the story. They're not going to have, they might not all get 15 minutes on camera, but they're going to contribute. We're going to see their awesome powers. We're going to see them help each other. I think we're, just their track record alone, we're in good hands. I think we're in good hands. How about Christian? Now, Christian, just to give you guys some insights, he's not a comic book guy, and he's quoted telling me anytime lasers get involved and they're in space, he starts to fall asleep. So
I don't fall asleep because I'm an insomniac, but I do tune out. The last Avengers movie, where you said it was even better than Iron Man 3. It wasn't there because... And
to be clarified, he hasn't seen Avengers 2. We're talking about the first Avengers movie.
This is the third one.
Well, no, that's Doctor Strange. That's its own movie.
Which was the one...
Christian doesn't know what we're talking about.
Which one? Oh, there's the fourth because the one with Uma Thurman.
Yes, this will be the fourth one because the Avengers are the Uma Thurman. Okay, so what we can gather from this, Christian likes Robert Downey Jr. Jared wants to watch this movie because he's intrigued. Yes. And I'm a nerd, so I'm going to watch it anyway. And probably, even if it's bad, I'm going to like it. Alright. So if you're going to do another one, why not do The Lion King? That's my favorite. I remember seeing that movie as a kid, seeing Scar throw Mufasa off the hill. I mean, they can create that emotional, but it's not really live action. It's kind of also animals. Yeah. You're just making a CG. Yeah, you're just making a CG version, and there's no human characters in Lion King that I remember. But hey, visually, if it provides another great experience and it tells a great story, maybe does a new twist on it, then I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it could be. I'll see this because Lion King was definitely. That was an impactful movie as a kid. Christian.
Well, I haven't seen The Jungle Book either, but I love swingers. So, and let me tell you,
It's
John
just like
Favreau-
Swingers, but with bears and. Yeah.
And right, and in Arabia.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Does it take place in Arabia? Fact check that.
well, doesn't it? Because the Arabian Nights, the song in the original Lion King?
Arabian Nights.
Is that Lion King? Well, I don't know much. I need to call
Yeah.
some friends that are Disney.
No,
fans.
Arabian Nights is from Aladdin, pal.
Okay.
Wait, Aladdin?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, dude. We're talking about Lion King.
Oh, right, but it's in Africa. It's in Africa.
You're thinking
Okay.
which
I was
Aladdin?
right about Swingers, though.
Aladdin.
It's the best series because it has everything. It has the camp, it has the 80s nostalgia, it has TNA, it has...
Most important
but
part.
that's one of the ingredients to...
But
you
it
know,
doesn't have the leprechaun.
So that's your pick?
You would say
Leprechaun,
the
like
leprechaun?
Back in the Hood or whatever that one is, and then he goes to space. And yeah.
It's 2016. You know what that means? Christian? Aliens came out 30 years ago. Aliens, my favorite movie. I can quote that movie back and forth. Just
Cut the power? What do you mean cut the power, man? They're animals.
You're dead. You're dog meat, pal. Man, Bill Paxton. So anyway, 30 years, man. I love this movie. It's everything I want out of a movie, man. I mean, it's just it has the sci-fi elements. It's action.
Mm-hmm.
It is a sequel to a horror movie, though it's not as much of a horror movie as
Like a
Alien was.
thriller.
It has horror
Alien
elements.
was a
Yeah,
thriller, yeah.
it has horror elements, but it's definitely, man. I mean, this is a perfect example. Like every 10 or 15 minutes or 15 pages of the script, there's something new. They get trapped, then the exhaust is going off, the planet's going to blow up. They get trapped in, the aliens are coming through the walls. Man, one-liners alone makes this the best movie. Like
Yeah.
you just have a montage of Bill Paxton talking, call it Aliens at the beginning, and I'm like, oh, I would still like it.
So my guy, I have Samuel L. Jackson, and we have Colt 45s. What do you got?
Yeah, but he's gonna walk the earth. I don't know if he's walking the earth. He's not gonna want to do violence on people.
Well,
You just spoiled the end.
Okay, sorry.
I have Ben Affleck's character and his paddle. So he could make a mockery of Jules in front of everybody, and
Spank
he
him.
will forever
Spank him.
walk the land. He will get that.
What
journey.
does Marcellus Wallace look like?
He'll get that journey started a little bit earlier than he had planned because he's just so
Defeated.
ashamed and defeated. Yeah, then he will go walk the earth, a defeated man.
With paint all
And he
over
will
him.
keep walking because he cannot sit down. His butt cheeks hurt from the paddling.
Hey guys, thanks for taking the time to watch my audition tape. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'm excited the opportunity to become a new Screen Junkie. Thank you.